At Fiorentina, 8 starters, 28 years, sparkling form this season in Liga, and picks out Neymar, and Nuno Mendes wants it on the left-hand side. Cuadrado is there in front of him. Little dance from Neymar. The
left back, actually it wasn't a particularly good cross. He could have picked out Messi in the box.
Neymar to Messi. Will it be a night of genuine skill from Neymar, or a nice campaign, his first for PSG he has this season? And they look a much more complete.
The ball, he's looking to pass it forward. One of the sort of criticisms of PSG over the years is that they've passed it too much without actually getting it forward into good areas in the Champions League.
Here's Mbappe. He'll give and go with Neymar, explodes and scores
to go over the top of the defender. And Mbappe.
The press will tell you, don't get on. There's no sign of that this season on the field of play. They're understanding, telepathic, terrific opening goal.
Well, what a pass it is from Neymar. It's the only way he's going to get it into Mbappe.
Little touch on by Neymar. Messi. Neymar has Nuno Mendes wide on that left-hand side. He's keeping Juan Bernat out of the side as he battles back from long, and won at Campanelli in Rome today. Here's Neymar. Those last few months as a PSG player were very disappointing. He wanted to move away and virtually down tools. Some injury, that's overcooked. Not too sure when you look at this lineup now. There are too many names that would join the pantheon of the Juventus greats. A long way to go in this game and in World Cup 2022 in Qatar, when I think they will have a leading hope. So many of their players, and I'd say, but for me, Brazil are worth a little tickle if you're entitled, if you're a betting person. Here's Messi, they'll be strong as well, I think, Argentina. Here's Neymar. Checks back onto his right foot. Messi dropped into that space, looks for Mbappe, almost identical move. Goals. Neymar to Messi. Neymar looks for Ramos, will have to stretch to get that. Laboured in the 1-1 at Fiorentina over the weekend, having beaten Spezia in the midweek. Cuadrado has won that back and protects the ball. Long way to go in the game. Perilous to rule Juventus out of any match, but their performance. And only 20, Portuguese international. Messi. Neymar. Brilliant. Messi. Here's Verratti. Neymar has that ability to bewitch, and he chases up after it. He's gone down with that, Stuart.
It looked as though he was playing for it. I think he collided with Perrin in the end. That's why he's laying down injured. He's having to go at the goalkeeper, but I'm not sure there's too much the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper has to go and get the ball. But it was good skill to start with. He actually gives it away.
Might have hurt himself in the process, but for me, he's playing, looking for a penalty for the challenge by Cuadrado, and the referee's having none of it, and quite rightly so.
He was given a lot of freedom by Antonio Conte. He always played as high and as wide as you could possibly do as a wide player, almost on the offside line, and he was brilliant.
Vitinha, now Mbappe. Star of the show, as always. Neymar. Messi. And Neymar.
That's why they're dominating midfield and the ball.
Mbappe to Neymar. It was a good carry there by Vitinha. Now Messi.
Struggling to get close to the ball here.
PSG masterful, and then Neymar clean. Fouled by Moretti, who gets a yellow card. Comment about that, there's the owner, of course. And a fine first half, but they changed. The man who won the title a couple of times with Manchester City, of course, won the title wherever he's been, Real Madrid, and by Nuno Mendes. And Neymar arriving and gets the shot away, but it's too near Perrin. Over the last couple of years. Now Messi, strong enough to hold off Kostic and free Mbappe, and Neymar's on the far side and arriving in, and Mbappe on a hat-trick didn't look for a Neymar, and look at the reaction from Neymar.
Well, you're absolutely right, he could have played the pass.
Well, it's a good goal by McKennie, his first since January. He crashes into his pal. Paredes doesn't like it. And Messi has it now. Kostic with the challenge. Neymar. He's got Hakimi in here now. Has to stretch to get there. Thought a little bit too much physical. Once again, see how high Nuno Mendes is on the left-hand side. Here's Neymar. Sort of football Juventus were playing in the first half. Very slow. Build up. We're getting nowhere. Thing is, PSG have this explosive contract up. Got sent off, I think it was his debut. Not far off his debut, he was booed. He's really brilliant this season. This is a brilliant move. It's Messi, it's Mbappe.
Just scuffs his shot with his left foot. Good build-up play.
It was a hat-trick chance. In the early exchanges of a game. And for Juve, it's Salernitana. And then Benfica at home.
They know they've got a numerical advantage in these sort of areas because of that back three. Look at the back three or back four for Juventus aren't engaging at the moment. Now they're going to try to.
Mbappe into Neymar. Mbappe to the left-hand side. Nuno Mendes is still out wide. He's been out there all the second half. Hasn't seen enough of the ball, perhaps. Neymar. Messi. Oh, brilliant bend.
In the box for PSG. They're happy to play on the edge of the box and then try and play the little 1-2s and make late runs. Hakimi's just making his way now.
Mbappe has it back. Here's Neymar. Corner from Locatelli. And PSG will break off that. Here's Mbappe. Score a lot of goals, PSG, with those little intricate 1-2 movements around. Neymar trying to shrug off his markers. Now Messi to
the two centre-backs.
Neymar. Neymar wants it. Nuno Mendes on the overlap. Neymar goes for goal himself this time. A bit frustrated, I think. A little over 4 minutes. Neymar goes for goal. Whipped it, but didn't bring it back down again. Danilo. And again.
For a game that's so finely...
On the outside of Danilo, pulls it back. Mbappe on a hat-trick. Neymar tries to give it back to him. Bonucci only as far as Neymar. Good save that by Perrin because he was going the wrong way. Saw it for Paris Saint-Germain than it looked like being in the first half. But criticism of Juve, they haven't pushed on enough. Neymar going the long way round. Here's Neymar. Soler wanted it played early. Neymar cuts it back to Mbappe. Mbappe a hat-trick. Ramos. Neymar, lovely skill there. Seconds remain. For them over Juventus, courtesy of the two.
PSG were brilliant for half an hour. That dominance in the second half.
They will be expected to go a long way in the tournament. Can Juve? They'll need...